witnessing history again with MP tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's MP. And there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, Oubre out there with Levine. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
MP against Maxey. Here's MP. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to Levine. Tatum against Embiid. Over Tatum. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
To the middle. And MP with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
MP outside. Another miss by MP.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Good, another from three.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to McCain. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 46 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The 76ers trail. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside, here's McCain. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Cornet kicks to MP. Another miss by MP.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Embiid, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. MP sets the screen for White. Buries the long-range jumper.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's McCain. A rebound by the Celtics. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Celtics. Oubre, no one around him. The 76ers again can't hit it. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 16-7 run. And yes, it's good. MP's got 15.
MP is cooking right now. And folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Right side Maxey. Shoots over White. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Boston on top, leading by 9. And the second quarter will get underway. And welcome back to the group out on the floor for the Celtics. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Oubre out there with Embiid. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, MP gets it.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Maxey. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He has 7.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Basket good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's McCain, covered by MP. Here's Maxey. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to McCain. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP, and that one drops. MP's got 29.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here's MP for 3. LaVine against Brown. Pass to Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your Sixers,
Maxey hits them both. MP left side. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break.
In that game against the Knicks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often...
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the 76ers.
I think it's funny watching.
And that is...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's MP. Then there's Brown, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Pass to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. Outside, Levine. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. On the wing, MP. He's got 29 points. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the three. Bring it up for MP. A three.
3 points.
Coming right back, MP with a huge three.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's McCain, covered by MP. To the paint. Embiid punches it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
MP sets the screen for Tatum. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tatum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Embiid with it. He's got 12. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers. I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Tatum on the wing, covered by Oubre. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that...
Substitution on the court.
Grimes passes to Embiid. There's the triple. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 37.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Grimes. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Embiid with the steal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
MP looking around. That's to Porzingis on the wing Brown. MP outside. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McCain's shot is off. Boston leading by 15. MP inside. Can't cash in from close range. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. High post, Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. They asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Celtic ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And again for 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for 3s in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
The Celtics working the ball around now. The 3 from MP. Bean with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 16. High post, Embiid takes it inside.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
And here's MP for 3. Connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And I didn't think anyone would touch Curry's record for 3s, but here we are. MP has done the unthinkable. What an incredible season.
And a special moment here with MP to address the fans. And he's at center court.
You know, they say records are made to be...
Oh, nicely put by MP. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17-point game. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And here's MP for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The three from MP. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Levine wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The three. And MP with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
3 points.
MP's got 55.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From downtown, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the